Hello and welcome sports fans to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Production in partnership with our local schools. I'm Joseph Brett coming to you live from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon. Thank you for joining us today. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou today, featuring Roseburg at Grants Pass. The Roseburg Indians taking on the Grants Pass Lady Cavers in their final matchup of this condensed season. This is the final game of the Southwest Conference play for both of these teams. Give you a quick breakdown as this game's already started. I ran over here from covering a St. Mary's and Sutherland soccer game over at the Grants Pass Downs, or as some know it, the Dutch Bros Soccer Complex. Getting in here just in time to bring you the action. We're in the first period, all knotted up at 8, Grants Pass 8, Roseburg 8. It is senior night here from Grants Pass High School. Tell you those seniors real quick. For the Grants Pass Lady Cavers, we got senior Michaela Sekahima, senior L. Beth Isabel, senior Tony Stevens, senior Laylee Friend, senior Emily Rund, and senior Isabel Cruz. I apologize if I get any names wrong this evening. I can see here on the OSAA website that they don't necessarily have these rosters completely up to date. But it does have the records accurate. Grants Pass coming in at 1-9 overall in the league, 5-17 overall this season. Roseburg coming in with a 10-14 record overall, 4-6 in Southwest Conference play. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Grants Pass School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on TableRockSports.net. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button. My apologies this evening, as I don't think I'll be able to get a scoreboard up there for you properly with the teams and everything, so I'm just going to keep you up to date. As you would see it on the screen, it would be our John L. Scott scoreboard. But as it stands right now, Grants Pass leading this one 11-9, make that 12-9. Serving for Grants Pass right now would be Laylee Friend. That one just staying in for the Lady Cavers. Friend serving. Roseburg with the bump set spike, but Grants Pass able to handle it. And then a Friend still serving, 14-9, Grants Pass over Roseburg. A good start for the Lady Cavers. This is what they needed after a pretty tough season. They would definitely like to end this one with a W. And another point for Grants Pass there. The Lady Cavers doing a good job to start this one out. 15-9 here for the Lady Cavers. Service again by Friend. And another point there for Grants Pass as they're going to extend their lead 16-9. And a great block there by Emily Runt and Tony Stevens. Friend still serving. And Run just puts that one back over the net. Grants Pass off to a great start. 18-9. This is the best start to any game that I have seen so far this season for the Lady Cavers, as they're usually working from behind. Senior night, probably a little bit more motivation for these girls. Their last game possibly here in Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. Friend still serving for the Lady Cavers. And Roseburg puts that one away for the point. Stevens with the blast, but a net violation on Grants Pass there. That one's going to be out. So point to Grants Pass. A good job just dropping that one over the net there for Roseburg. as we get a scoreboard up there for you. As you can see on our John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass leading 20-12 over the Roseburg Indians. A good dig there by Elbeth Isabel. Kept in play by Emily Rund. Gets that over the net. Keeps these Lady Capers alive. Tony Stevens. And that one's going to be out. Point to the Cavers. And a net violation on Roseburg there. Tony Stevens with the service. And my apologies if I do get behind on the scoreboard this evening. I am working alone as my counterpart, Jeff Smith, is over doing a broadcast at the football field. There's a soccer game going on right now. So he's bringing you that action as well on TableRockSports.net. So 23-17, Grants Pass leading this one, 2 points away from taking set number one. And a good block there by Roseburg. And a timeout's going to be taken by Grants Pass. Today's game is brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. Fans, help keep Table Rock Sports in the game by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Search Table Rock Sports at youtube.com and click on the red subscribe button to help us continue to cover all of the action for you to watch. And another point there for Roseburg. So 23-19, Grants Pass over Roseburg, set number 1. And that one's going to be out on the Indians, and Grants Pass will take set number 1 by a final score of 25-20. So set number 2 just about underway here from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium at Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon. The referee just checking on the rotations real quick. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. So Laylee Friend will be serving for Grants Pass to start the second set. A blast there by the Indians, but handled by the Lady Cavers. That one's going to be out. That was number 10, Sierra Perrose Sarah Perrose with that one. They're going to call a net violation on the Lady Cavers. Serving for Roseburg, Hayden Pinard. Sophie Mock with that point for the Lady Cavers as Elbeth Isabel enters back into the game, along with Reagan Bruner for the Lady Cavers. Elbeth Isabel will be serving for Grants Pass. So 3-1 here in set number 2 in favor of the Roseburg Indians. Roseburg puts that one away. That was number 8, Madison Carter. Micah Lake with the service for the Indians. Point to the Lady Cavers. Emily Runn serving for Grants Pass. Stevens with the slam and the point. Brings this one to 5-3 in favor of the Indians. Set number 2. That one's going to be out, so Grants Pass with a little rally here brings this one 5-5. A 4-0 rally by the Lady Cavers. Run to serve. And that one's going to be out. Kinsey Braillage serving for the Indians as they'll get the point here. Emma Jordan with that blast for the Lady Cavers. Stevens to serve. Good block there by the Indians. And a blast there by the Lady Cavers. Reagan Bruner puts that one away. Serving now for the Lady Cavers, Isabel Sandoval Lopez. That one's going to go into the net. Riley Bryson serving for Roseburg. Alexa Medley serving for Grants Pass, but that's going to go out. So a back and forth set here in set number 2. As you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass trailing in set number 2, 10-8 in favor of the Indians. Grants Pass taking set number 1. Sophie Mock with that point for the Lady Cavers. Friend will be in service. Madison Carter in for the Indians. Sophie Mock with another one for Grants Pass. Tony Stevens and Elbeth Isabel back in for the Lady Cavers. Isabel will be serving for Grants Pass. That one's going to go out on the backside. Good job by Roseburg to keep that one alive. And that one's going to be out. So 15-11 in favor of the Indians. A good job there by Grant's pass, just sneaking one over the net for the point. Run with the service. Run with a great serve there. Roseburg just wasn't expecting that one. And then Stevens puts that one away to bring Grant's pass back. 15-15 now here in the second set. And they're going to force Roseburg to take a timeout. We'll take a quick minute to thank some of our sponsors. The Medical Eye Center of Medford is helping bring you today's action. They have a wide range of eye care services for the whole family. Visit medicaleyecenter.com to learn how they might help your vision needs. And as we mentioned earlier, these games would not be possible if it wasn't for our sponsors and all that they do to help us bring this action to you on TableRockSports.net. If you ever stop into any of our many sponsors, please make sure to let them know you appreciate everything you do, or everything they do for the local schools and for us to help bring you guys all of the action from around the valley. And Run with another good service there. Grant's pass is now going to take the lead here in set number 2, 16-15 in favor of the Lady Cavers. Stevens with the service. And off the hands of Roseburg on the attempted block. That's going to go out of bounds. So 18-17 in the John L. Scott scoreboard in favor of the Lady Cavers in set number 2. A good dig there by the Indians. And then off the hands and out of bounds. Point to the Indians. Isabel Sandoval Lopez and Sophie Mock back in for the Lady Cavers. Gonna send out Tony Stevens and Elbeth Isabel. Good rally there, ends with a point to Grant's pass. We are knotted up at 20 here in set number 2. Alexa Medley with the serve there. But the put away by the Indians. That was, I believe, Kinsey Braylage. So 21-20 now. And a good job letting that one go by Grant's pass, as it was close, but just out on the service by Roseburg. And that one's going to be out as well. Friend with the service. Good block by Stevens and run. And then just sneaking it in there for the point is Roseburg. And Stevens putting that one away. There was no denying that one as she blasted it home for the point. Elbeth Isabel back in for the Lady Cavers. She'll be serving. And then Stevens with another blast for Grants Pass. And Roseburg will take a timeout. Grants Pass 1 point away from taking set number 2 here from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium on senior night for the Grants Pass Lady Cavers. Please thank our great sponsors who make this great high school athletic action available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. So 24-22 here in set number 2. This has been back and forth the entire set. Nobody's really pulled away at any given time. And that one's gonna be in, so 24-23 in favor of the Lady Cavers. Roseburg in service. That's going to stay in for Roseburg. They're going to tie this second set up at 24. And Stevens sneaks that one in there. A good play by Tony Stevens to get the point. Coming back in for Grants Pass, Emma Jordan. As Alexa Medley will take a breather. Emily Rund to serve. And Roseburg with the point. So knotted up at 25. Kinsey Braylage and Kennedy Bayless Hines in for the Indians. And the block by the Indians. Timeout, Grants Pass. Bring that color up on the screen so that you guys watching at home can see a little bit better. Didn't really get a chance to get everything situated before this one started this evening, but at least we're able to bring you the action as we get everything fixed slowly but surely as we continue. Grants Pass looking to get the point here to avoid losing set number 2. And Grants Pass does it. They're able to sneak that one over the net and knot things back up at 26. Tony Stevens to serve for the Lady Cavers. And she sends that one just a little long as she'll sub out for Laylee Friend. And that one's going to be out. So knotted up again at 27. Isabel Sandoval Lopez to serve for Grants Pass. And Roseburg will take set number 2 by a score of 29-27 in a back and forth hard fought set number 2 where Roseburg went out to a 5-1 lead. Grants Pass then rallied back 4 straight points to tie it up at 5, and from there on out it was just back and forth, back and forth. And it had to budge for somebody. And for the Indians, they were able to put together 2 straight points and take set number 2, 29-27, as we had to set number 3 from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium in Grants Pass on senior night for the Lady Cavers. You're watching Grants Pass Lady Cavers Volleyball on TableRockSports.net. welcome back to Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon. We are live from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium on senior night. You are watching Grants Pass Lady Cavers Volleyball taking on the Roseburg Indians. This one knotted up at 1 set apiece. As we head to set number 3, Roseburg will start in service. Roseburg will take the first point here in set number 3. And that one stays in for the point for Roseburg. And Roseburg out to a 5-0 lead to start set number 3. And then finally something gives for the Lady Cavers as that one served out. Laylee Friend to serve for Grants Pass. Albeth Isabel And Reagan Bruner back in for the Lady Cavers. And Grants Pass will take a timeout as Roseburg builds on their lead here in set number 3. The visiting Roseburg Indians up 12-4 over the Grants Pass Lady Cavers. Folks, today's game is brought to you in part by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. Fans can help keep Table Rock Sports in the game by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Search Table Rock Sports at youtube.com and click on the red subscribe button to help us continue to cover all of the action. Stevens to serve for Grants Pass. That one stays in for Roseburg. Grants Pass thought that one was going to go out, so they let it go, but dropping right there on the line. Tough break for the Lady Cavers, as it's going to take a pretty good rally to come back in this one here in the third set, as Roseburg leads this one 18-5. And a tough break there for the Lady Cavers, as that one went out, but it was tipped at the net. And a great save there by Roseburg. But back-to-back blasts by Reagan Bruner cannot be handled by the Indians. Isabel Sandoval Cruz, or Isabel Sandoval Lopez, excuse me, serving for Grants Pass. Sandoval Lopez with the point. That one coming down just in play after a terrific rally by both teams. Grants Pass will come up with the point. Alexa Medley to serve. And just a little too much on that one for Roseburg. So Roseburg 1 point away from taking set number 3 as they lead this set 24-13. As Elbeth Isabel back to serve for the Lady Cavers. And that one's gonna be strong. As Roseburg will take set number 3, a score 25-13, as you can see there on the John L. Scott scoreboard. So Grants Pass needing to take this 4th set to stay alive and force a 5th and final set here on senior night from Grants Pass High School. We're here at Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. Please thank our great sponsors who make this great high school athletic action available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride today. Welcome back to Grants Pass High School, where the visiting Roseburg Indians are taking on the Grants Pass Lady Cavers. This is 6A Southwest Conference action. This is Grants Pass and both Roseburg's final league match, as I believe we, don't quote me, but we'll be looking at an 8-team playoff after this for volleyball. As Roseburg will take point number 1 in set number 4. As Tony Stevens with the block there for Grants Pass. As Elbeth Isabel sends that one into the net. Good diving save there by Elbeth Isabel. And a good block by Stevens. And Stevens sends that one long. And Grants Pass will take a timeout as Roseburg jumps out to a 7-1 lead here in set number 4 on senior night from Grants Pass High School. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Tony Stevens just a little hard with that one. Doesn't quite get it to come down in play. And another timeout by Grants Pass as Roseburg extends their lead 12-1 over the Lady Cavers. Once again, fans, you can help keep Table Rock Sports in the game by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Search Table Rock Sports at youtube.com and click on the red subscribe button to help us continue to cover all of the action. And that way, you don't miss any of the action. Click that red subscribe button. That way you get all of the notifications for all the events going on locally all across Southern Oregon. Alexa Medley out, Emma Jordan in for Grants Pass. Emily Rund with the service for the Lady Cavers. Kinsley Braillage and Kennedy Bayless Hines in for the Roseburg Indians. Sophie Mock a little hard with that one. Roseburg extends their lead now. 19-7 here in set number 4. And a good set from Rund to Emma Jordan there, as Jordan puts that one away. Alexa Medley to serve for Grants Pass. As Medley drops that one in there for the point. So Roseburg just needing 1 point here to close this match out. Mock going back to serve for Grants Pass. And Stevens with the terrific block there alongside Emily Runn. And Stevens doing what she does best. Slams that one home for another point for the Lady Cavers. And that one will do it for Roseburg. They'll take the fourth set and the match here from Grants Pass High School on senior night for the Lady Cavers. These Grants Pass Lady Cavers came out all cylinders firing. They're playing some of the best volleyball I had seen them play all year. Overall this evening it was some of the best volleyball I have seen them play this entire season. They were working together really well, getting the ball. They kept a lot more balls in this evening than I typically have seen from them so far this year. They came out and took that first set 25-20, and then the second set, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Roseburg had a 5-1 lead, then 4 straight points by Grants Pass, and then nobody pulled away by more than 2 points an entire second set. And it went all the way to 29 points as Roseburg took set number 2, 29-27. And then it was all Roseburg from there as they finished out 25-13 in set number 3 and 25-16 as we just saw set number 4 conclude, as Roseburg will take this one 3-1. Roseburg will take it in a final in 4 sets. And just a shout out to all of the seniors from Grants Pass High School on this volleyball team, as this appears to probably be their final game of the season as they sport a 1-11 record after tonight's loss to Roseburg. Many great things to come for Grants Pass. A tough one tonight on senior night. You always hate to lose on senior night, but Roseburg came out and played really well. And they'll take this one 3-1 from Grants Pass High School at Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium. We would like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank Grants Pass High School Athletic Director Clay Ronceville for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. Today's broadcast. Special thanks to head coaches. Let's see if we got them here. It doesn't say on here. I don't have them readily available, but special thanks to both head coaches, the head coach of Roseburg High School and Grants Pass High School. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be football tomorrow night. You can catch all the games live on TableRockSports.net. We won't have Grants Pass High School as they're traveling to Bend tomorrow for their season finale. But lots of action over there on TableRockSports.net or on YouTube. Search Table Rock Sports and catch all of the action. And then going into the weekend, we have playoff soccer and many other events going on. So catch all the action. Don't be sure not to miss anything. Again, The final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Roseburg takes it 3-1 over Grants Pass High School. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Joseph Brett, saying thanks for watching and good night from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium at Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon.